1%. You're telling me there's a chance. I'm telling you there's a chance, guys. I'm telling you there's a chance. It's a 1% chance. Ooh. Okay. But what if we went out, dude? 12%. 12% chance. Let me go through the scenarios, okay? Alright. There is a couple things going on here. We are fighting for a 7th seed. With that 7th seed, we're fighting with a couple different teams. The Colts, the Dolphins, the Broncos, and that's actually it. Because the Chargers, theoretically speaking, gets the 6th seed. Ravens get the 5th seed. We're currently fighting for the 7th seed. And it's pretty much as describable as possible. The Texans beat the Dolphins, right? 16% chance, right? Goes up. Chargers lose. Like, moving forward, we want the Chargers, the Dolphins, the Broncos, and the Colts to lose. Every game that they can lose. At the end of the day, they play each other. The Broncos play the Chiefs. Well, actually, wait, no. Where am I at? Broncos play the Colts. Nice. We'll say the Broncos win that game. Okay. Going down the list here. Let's say, don't the Chargers... The Chargers play the Broncos. Yeah, right here. Chargers play the Broncos. Chargers win that game. 29% chance to make the playoffs. If the Titans beat the Colts, goes up to 46%. But we can even go farther than that. The Browns beat the Dolphins. Okay. What about the Chiefs beating the Broncos? 53% chance. We're only talking about a couple scenarios here. Broncos beat Colts. Texans. We went out, obviously, but Texans beat Dolphins. Chargers beat Broncos. And Chiefs beat Broncos. 53% chance. Okay. Jags beat Colts. Jets beat Dolphins. Jets almost beat the Dolphins last time they played. That went to overtime. And honestly, they should have won that game. 65% chance. The Jags beat the Colts. 100% chance. The Colts beat the Titans. 100% chance. Titans beat Colts. 100% chance. Either of these scenarios happen when any of these three, Jags beat Colts, Giants beat Colts, or Titans beat Colts. Any of those three scenarios happen, mama, we made it. We're in the playoffs. And with how this division's going right now, it's very possible by the last week of the season that the Steelers have the division locked up. This game could be almost a free win for us. Titans game should be easy. Browns game should be easy. It's okay. AFC North is never easy. Let me stress that enough. But Browns game, we should win. Broncos game, we should win. And we could definitely win out the rest of the season. I'm not saying we're going to make the playoffs, okay? I'm not sitting here today on 12/10, December 10th, to say we're going to make the playoffs. But to say we're not is not true. It's just not physically true, okay? There are scenarios where we make the playoffs. There are at least 7 different scenarios where we make the playoffs and we are a playoff team. And how far will we get in the playoffs? Only God knows, right? There's no if and buts about that. We don't know how far we'll get. That's easier said. That's, one of those scenarios where once you get in, you never know how it's going to turn out, right? But you just got to get in. You just got to get in the big game. You got to get in the scenario where you just see how it turns out. And maybe it'll turn out good. Maybe it'll turn out bad. Right? At the end of the day, you just got to get in the big game. And we have a very good quarterback and not the greatest AFC. So, if there's ever a chance to win it with us looking like the worst team in football, this is the chance. but simple as can be here, right? Chiefs win, beat the Broncos. That's a very realistic scenario, okay? 1,000% that could happen. Chargers beat the Broncos. 100% could happen. I'm trying to look at realistic scenarios that, again, could happen here. Broncos beat the Colts. Very possible. Texans beat the Dolphins. Very possible. That's already 55% chance. And all those scenarios I just listed, whether you agree or disagree, 49ers beating Dolphins, by the way, very realistic. Whether you disagree or agree with those scenarios based on betting can definitely happen. Based on point spreads in Vegas, all those scenarios are very logical. 66% chance. If the Titans beat the Colts, the Giants beat the Colts, or the Jags beat the Colts, any of those scenarios happen, 100% chance. Again, is it logical to say we're going to make the playoffs? No. Is it possible? Absolutely. But only time will tell. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one.